not as pure cost accounting, because it is used for these decisions, and it's normally not taught in the very basic lectures of cost accounting. It's more advanced lectures. Now we come to a short comparison of activity-based costing and what we have in Germany. One of the differences between German cost accounting and American cost accounting is that in Germany, traditionally, companies have very relatively small cost centers. So if you have had cost accounting in Germany, you have had Kostenstellenrechnung, cost center accounting. How costs are allocated to different cost centers and what cost centers help, so on. In the US, that was not the case so much. Departmental cost centers were only improved or invented when the Americans started to learn from German cost accounting, which was the case, by the way, in the early years of this century. So there's some literature for those of you who compare German and American cost accounting. That might be an issue. In the years of 2005 and 2007, there was some literature going on comparing German and American cost accounting and what Americans could learn from German cost accounting. So we have a detailed cost center structure, the US not so much. And this is why activity-based costing is more popular in the US than in Germany. In Germany we know it more as a management tool, but for cost accounting, just allocating indirect cost, it's more relevant in the US because they traditionally do not have a detailed cost center structure, and it is as it is the case in Germany. Now, last question for today. When is it most important to use activity-based costing? When is it very beneficial?
When a company has several products.
Of course, several products. When you just have one product, you don't need this activity-based costing. And what else?
Maybe for benchmarking?
Benchmarking? It can help, yes.
When the products have different capacities?
Different capacity. And this is the case when you have different products with different complexities. Often companies have an old product on the market, but they already started a new product by the same time. And the new product might afford more indirect cost than the old product, which is already running for a certain period of time. And the same is, and often the new product is more complex than the old one, which might be simple. Okay, you have more than one product, you have products of different complexity or technical standard. What else?
Maybe when products are manufactured in terms of batches.
In batches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. High batch level cost. And different batches. Yeah. Different batch sizes. Concentrated. Yeah, yeah, sometimes you have different opinions on product. There is a technical department, they think, oh, okay, they are so good in that product, and there might be a controller who thinks, oh no, the profitability is not as high. If you have different opinions, and when simple products seem to be very profitable, while complex products seem to be less profitable. Might be a situation where companies should think about activity-based costing. Yeah, and of course, when there is a high amount of indirect costs, so activity-based costing is mainly about allocating indirect costs, so high indirect cost pools, high indirect costs are an opportunity to use that exercise. And they use different resources and different processes of different complexities. When products or companies are traditionally well suited to make a certain product, and they are maybe less suited to make other products, and the profitability analysis shows different results also. These are all examples for situations when activity-based costing can be very beneficial. But of course you need to know there are some limitations. It's an activity-based costing is a big exercise. It's not a given. It's based on a German cost allocation system, an additional approach, an alternative approach, and it requires a lot of management capacity, and it needs to be updated regularly, and the system is costly if it's in addition to an already good cost allocation system. But again, the approach is already and also common in German companies and in European companies, not only in the US, while the process of so-called Prozesskostenrechnung, the German adoption of this concept, is a little different. The American is a little simpler. So, any questions regarding activity-based costing? Not so difficult when it is about theory, it's more difficult when it's about implementing in practice. So you are happy to have just the relatively easy concept. I have also a case on that uploaded to Moodle, and I need 2 volunteers. With you? Evan? Who else? Somebody ready to join in? Yes, please, come on. 6 bonus points. Your name is?
Marco.
Marco?
Ui, chị ơi, gần. Chứ không, đi bộ được không? Sẽ đi bộ.
And Eram. So the 2 of you are going to present the activity-based costing case next week. And if you like, of course, you can reconcile with me beforehand. So we are on the same side. Send me your draft also, and I can give you a feedback. Anything else for today? How is the program for you? Exhausting? Easy?
Em xuống cái nào? Em xuống ở đây đi rồi.
Good?
Xong em đi viết ngược về đây.
So far the good?
Lười đi bộ ấy chị. Tại cái
Yes,
bus
this is
nó chờ lâu thôi.
our aim.
Tại hôm nay em đi muộn em phải đi bộ này.
Thank you very much. See you next week.
Tại cái trang này nó có nhiều cái bus. Có một hôm cũng đi uống cấm chi á.